All right, listeners, ready to dive into a recipe that's both healthy and delicious.
Sounds right up our alley.
Yeah, so this one caught my eye because it really highlights those two things,
Mm.
healthy and delicious, and it's a baked grouper recipe.
Okay, I love grouper.
Me too. And this recipe comes from a podcast that focuses on healthy cooking, so I figured it'd be right up your alley.
That's great. And what's fascinating about this is it's not just about throwing together something quick.
Right.
It's about making smart choices
Yeah.
that actually nourish you.
Exactly. So why don't you walk us through this recipe? Where do we begin?
Okay, so first things first, preheat your oven
Right.
to 375 degrees Fahrenheit
Okay.
or about 190 degrees Celsius.
Got it. So that's our starting point.
And that temperature is super important.
Is it? Why?
Yeah, because if it's too low, the fish might steam instead of bake. And nobody wants soggy fish.
Definitely not.
And if it's too high, it'll dry out.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So 375 is the sweet spot.
So it's that Goldilocks temperature. Perfect. Okay, so oven's preheating. What's next?
Next, you want to pat those grouper fillets dry
Okay.
and put them on a baking sheet.
Right, simple enough.
Then comes the marinade.
Ooh, the marinade. This is where things get interesting.
This is where the magic happens.
So we've got olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, oregano, basil, paprika.
Yes.
Just reading those ingredients, I'm already transported to the Mediterranean.
Right, and you mentioned wanting to incorporate more of that Mediterranean style
Ezstandalone.
into your diet, and this recipe does just that.
That's perfect.
Because many of these ingredients, like olive oil and oregano, are staples
Right.
of that way of eating, which is so good for your heart.
Yeah, and just overall well-being.
Absolutely.
It's a win-win situation.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're hitting those nutritional goals while still enjoying delicious flavors.
Totally.
Can you break down the health benefits a little more?
Absolutely. So each serving has about 280 calories,
Okay,
only 15 grams of fat.
not bad at all.
But here's the best part. 32 grams of protein per serving.
Whoa, that's a lot of protein.
That's a lot of protein.
That'll definitely keep me full.
Exactly. You'll feel full and satisfied,
Yeah,
which is key for maintaining a healthy weight and avoiding those energy crashes.
that's perfect for me. I'm always looking for meals that'll keep me energized throughout the day.
Me too. And on top of that, grouper is naturally rich in omega-3 fatty acids.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking about that.
And you mentioned wanting to up your omega-3 intake for heart health.
Right,
So this recipe really delivers on that front.
it really does. And all of this comes together in just 30 minutes.
It's a quick and easy meal.
Wow, this recipe really does tick all the boxes.
I know, right?
They also suggest serving it with a side of green salad or roasted vegetables.
Classics.
But what are some other creative side dishes?
Ooh.
Things that would complement the flavors while keeping it healthy.
You could try roasted asparagus.
Okay.
The slight bitterness would be a nice contrast with the brightness of the lemon.
Yeah, I like that.
Or you could do a quinoa salad with chopped cucumbers and fresh herbs.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
It would add a nice textural element.
And quinoa is always a good source of protein.
Exactly.
So many great ideas. This is fantastic.
It is.
We've got a delicious, healthy, and easy recipe that's perfect for busy people.
I think we found a winner.
This deep dive has been so insightful.
This has me wondering, though.
Yeah.
What other types of seafood could we prepare
Mm.
using a similar method and flavor profile?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Could we swap the grouper for cod or halibut or even salmon?
That's a great point. It opens up a whole world of possibilities.
It really does.
Well, this has been fantastic. Thanks for joining me.
Of course, anytime.
This is definitely a recipe I'll be trying soon.
Me too. It sounds delicious and so good for you.
Until next time, listeners, happy cooking.